Hello there, welcome back to Hope to Change. To all you guys who are not new here, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Chatara, or you can call me Kay, that's my middle name. I just want to come in here and briefly talk with you guys again. The message today, I don't really know the words yet, but I think that I want to title it something like, your mind is playing tricks on you. And it's exactly what you saw it to be. It's exactly what you saw. It is what it is, okay? I felt it in my spirit this morning, okay? Really yesterday it started. And a lot of us, I won't even say just yesterday, it's been brewing, really. But one thing I've noticed about whoever this is for, actually, because it's not an everybody kind of thing, but whoever this message is for, right? You have been doing a thing where, you are able to trick yourself very, very well, okay? Like when somebody is showing you their true colors, you don't just accept right away, okay, that's who they are. You're not believing that they did this and that because they are who they that's because that's them, right? A lot of times when you see people, and it's not a bad thing to be this way, but towards a predator, it's a bad way to be, okay? But you do a lot of things where you see yourself in a lot of people, okay? So how you treat somebody is how you would treat yourself. You literally lived by the old, treat others how you want to be treated, okay? So when you meet somebody and they start to mistreat you, okay, you start to put yourself in their shoes, which is a beautiful thing, but not to a predator. You'll do things like, say they done something, they lied, you caught them, whatever it is. They didn't tell you, you caught them, right? And you do a thing where, okay, if I was in this situation, I would want forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it was really, they learn this time. They'll learn from their mistakes, just like you do. You learn from your mistakes. You make mistakes, and you're not the type of person that likes to keep on repeating old things, right? But what you're, gotta realize is not all these people that you're giving all this love and grace and kindness to, and just your presence, your beautiful kindness, all that you're giving to them, these people do not deserve it, okay? You do something like tell yourself another story rather than what it is. So when you first meet somebody, you will value them already because that's how you are with yourself. You value yourself, so you would think that these people value themselves as well. Since you value yourself, there's certain type of things certain type of standards and boundaries that you hold yourself to, a certain type of integrity and humbleness and that you have, and meekness, and all these different things that you have about you, that you think when you meet these people, you see yourself in them. You think they have the same kind of integrity. You think they have boundaries. You think that, they have self-respect. That's a dignity. You think that they have all these things that you have, okay? And as you start to get to know them a little bit more, you find that, okay, wait, whoa, did you really just do that? Like somebody like you wouldn't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare stoop down to that level. You wouldn't dare do that to somebody. And even more, you wouldn't hurt somebody like you because you're genuine. You know what I'm saying? And so somebody that's really got self-respect, dignity, all those good things, boundaries, whatever it may be, they should be able to also see that you're worthy and you're important and you're valuable, right? But what you don't understand is that the people that you're dealing with, the people that you're talking to, the people that they are not like you. They are not like you at all, okay? You look at people and you think, wow, like, not in a way of what can I get out of them or whatever, but it's like, I think this person will be good for me in my future. In any way that you felt that they would be good there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we start from the bottom together. We start from the bottom together and we build ourselves up. We do that. That's what you're sitting here thinking. Whole time the person that you are thinking these thoughts of or about, right? They're actually thinking of what they can get out of you, what they can get you to do for them that is going to make their life much easier, much better. Not necessarily to how to get ahead or anything. And some of them do. But it's not a take me into the future type of, or take her or him into the future with me type of deal like you may be thinking. They're coming at you on they want to use you for whatever you got. Whatever they can use, they're seeking it out, okay? They'll come into your life pretending to be like you. They've listened to you. You're so trusting. You're so loving. You're so kind. They have listened to you and heard what you like and what you don't like. What they may be able to get away with and what they have to hold back on for now. You know what I'm saying? So you are falling in love with yourself. What you don't know, you're actually in the beginning of meeting these people, you're falling in love with yourself because they are now carrying a mask. They are now trying to mirror you, okay? They now see that you're doing things like being vulnerable, telling deep, dark secrets. So they go into their little hats and start telling deep, dark things. Yeah, but they some of the things they know, they got to hold it out. Some things they can tell you now. You know what I'm saying? But they'll reach into their basket of secrets because they see you were vulnerable enough to do it. Okay? So they want to make you feel that you found your mate, that you found the one, that you found a friend. It could be a friend, doesn't necessarily have to be a mate. They want to make you believe that you found somebody that you can do life with, right? In any kind of way. But in the sad truth and the sad reality is they are not that. And as they start to chip off the mask, because the Lord is going to allow them, you are chosen. You're not going to be, in the dark for too long about these people, but your mind is it now. At this point, it'll be your mind. Okay, they will start to chip away. God will start to reveal, and then things will be revealed, and you'll think things like, okay, well, look, this was revealed to me by God. I brought it to them, right? And it was true, right? And you'll think a light bulb will go off in their head, and they'll say to themselves, look, hey, dang, I probably couldn't do him wrong. I probably can't do her wrong because, look, God be telling on me. If I do this person wrong, God gonna expose me. So I probably shouldn't do that. You would think that these light bulbs would click in these people's heads. But what you don't know, these people kind of psycho. These people they narcs for real. You know what I'm saying? These people don't got it all. Okay? And I'm not trying to be funny and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm being really serious right now. Okay? We are, one thing some of us do, we like people that are different. We like people sometimes the reason why you met that person in that predicament that they was in is because they deserve to be there. They deserve to be there. And you want to go off and you want to help everybody. You want to bring everybody up and you want to show them something that they never seen before and all that. And but you don't understand. You don't understand. There was some point in their life where they once were like you. They were once like you, but they chose to say things in their hearts like, I'll never let anybody do this to me again. I'm gonna be like this now. I'm gonna be the one bullying. I'm gonna put on a mask. I'm gonna put on, this cold-heartedness, to people. They made up in their mind that they are going to be the predator now. Okay? And now you're coming around with your beautiful soul that the Most High has given you, and you are now their victim. Okay? These people are taking vows, okay, to be evil. Meanwhile, you're praying and fasting and doing all you got to do to change and be better than you were before, right? Not everybody's like you, is what you got to understand moving forward in life. One thing that I'm noticing now is like these people, some of these people may have had a chance with God, where they were doing things and that was evil, ungodly, whatever it may be, right? And they claim to be believers themselves, okay? They claim to be believers themselves. And then God was like, okay, you do me like this. All right, but they don't know now they're about to get tested, and they're being tested with you. Another kind-hearted, beautiful soul, beautiful person, just like God is himself. Like, not to the T, you're not like him, but you are a representative of Christ, if anything, okay? So, God, look, God gonna test them. You'll do me like this if you don't see me, right? Okay, you don't see me. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm in heaven right now. You can't see how bad you hurt me when you do certain things, right? So now they get tested with you. Now there's no excuse. Some of these narc people, these narcissists, these psychopathic people, these crazy maniac people, and really they don't look like it in the beginning, but the character is way off. Okay, way off to be normal. It's too off to be normal. It's way too off, right? So some of these narc people are being tested with you. Okay? And you're sitting here trying to hold these people in your life and take them into the future with you, but they gotta go. They've already failed their test. God has already seen enough. All right? Okay? So what it is it's like, okay, you do me wrong when you don't see me. When I'm in heaven, you don't see how you hurt me. This is the Lord, right? So I'm going to give you somebody that's a representative of me. And count it as a blessing that you could ever be counted as a representative of Christ. Hallelujah. Right? I'm going to give you a representative of me in the flesh and see how you treat me. See how you would treat me if I'm doing all the kind things for you. I'm doing all the right. I'm here for you. I'm being loving. I'm being forgiving. I'm being there for you. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'm turning ahead. I'm literally, you hurt me. I forgot about it. Forget just forgave. I forgave and forgot. I didn't bring it up again. I acted like it never happened. Right? This is what you do for people. Right? And then, this is the spirit in you. Right? I want to see what you're going to do when it's in the flesh. Right? So these people don't understand. They've been tested. Okay? Had they passed the test, it opens up doors for them. It opens up opportunities for them. It opens up wealth for them. It opens up great things for them. But when they fail the test, we don't even need to expand. We can just go through scriptures to find out what happens when you're failing. Okay? To do what you're supposed to do what you ought to do. Right? So I'm telling you this today to just be a strength, or just be a voice to let you know that God sees what's happened. God is here for you. And another thing you should know, child of God, the one who was, God's representative. Okay? You have to understand that, yes, you wanted to bring these people into your future. Okay? You are his representative. Okay? Now, you done went out there and did a dang good job. Okay? Out there. You did a good job when you was out there in these streets. Okay, working hard for the king. Okay, so you are about to reap a huge reward, a great reward. No eyes have seen, no ears have heard what the Lord has in store for you. Okay, and so you might be down, you might feel sad, you might be thinking to yourself, dang, like, I really wanted to take this person with me into my future. God said they cannot come. They absolutely cannot come. Look, they're going to be going through reaping for what they sowed, okay? And you're about to be going through reaping for what you sowed. They can't come where you're going. This is parallel at this point. Black and white, dark and light. It don't mix, okay? Oil and water. You know what I'm saying? So that chapter is closed. It's time to move forward. You're going to have to do things like I've been doing. Pep talk yourself. Give yourself all the reasons why to let that chapter and that door, that window, access to you, all that close. You got to do it. Talk to the Heavenly Father. Stay prayed up. Pray every single day. Read your word every single day. Do what you got to do. Okay? But at this time, no, it's time to close those doors, close those chapters, because these people, they did you wrong when they thought you were nothing. They thought you were the fool for being loving and kind and patient and forgiving. They thought you were a fool for that. Every time they got the chance, they wanted to paint you bad. Okay? Knowing your whole presence, your existence was so much sweeter, better, kinder than theirs, that it irked them. It made them uncomfortable. Look, you didn't make those vows that they made. They thought surely, if they beat you down enough, you would be like them. But every time, you kept getting up. You kept getting up. A righteous man, what do you say? A righteous man get up look, you keep getting up. Okay? So at the end of the day, you didn't do what they did. And that already makes them not like you. They can't stand that for you. Okay? So, therefore, you got to understand, you take these people into your future, it's going to be a whole lot of envy. It's going to be a whole lot of unneeded competition and problems, jealousy. It's going to be issues. Somebody going to be, trying to tarnish your character. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take these people where you're going. Your mind has played tricks on you long enough. Some of you ended up in situations for years, because of your mind. You was not able to just accept totally that this person was who they're showing you they are. You kept having this image of you. You kept seeing you in them. You kept seeing better for them. You kept thinking to yourself, nah, this is the last time. Surely they learn now. Surely they know now. Not understanding these people are not like you. They don't have the same spirit that you have. Okay? So, how you understand things to be is not the same for them. Because like I said, their spirit is not yours. Their spirit is not the same. Their father is not your father. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I hope that, that word would be helpful to somebody, because I know it's for at least one of you, okay? I want you guys to have a great rest of your night, day, and evening. Remember, you guys are going somewhere. You're about to go somewhere great. They can't come. They can't come. So get in the presence of the Lord for your strength. But these people have showed their true colors. And that's final. Okay? It's over with. All right? Have a good one, guys. Bye.